Gotcha.
Man, it's Clement's homebrew.
Ooh, Dad, why would we be so cold?
Maybe because we got up when it was 31 degrees out this morning to stand in line at the hair of the dog.
That's right.
Oh, that just warms me up though thinking about it.
I know.
Today is Saturday, November 10th. Yes, indeed. What does that mean? That today was the official release of the 2012 Michael.
Yes.
It was also the release of a couple other special beers at Hair of the Dog.
Yes.
We have Doggy Claws.
Doggy Claws.
And Cherry Atom in the wood. Of the wood. In the wood of the wood.
He's got
It's
wood.
woody. So probably the first review of the 2012 version of Michael. And we've got it. So Christian, show him the bottle and tell him a little bit about this beer.
Oh yeah, well, let's see here. Michael is produced in memory of the great beer hunter Michael Jackson himself. It is made of Organic Pilsner, Vienna and Munich malts.
Yep.
And Michael's fermented with a variety of yeast and bacteria, and it is aged in American oak.
And sherry casks.
Sherry casks. For 30 months!
30 months!
And it's released from the brewery only.
Only?
Yes, that's right, from the brewery only. For some who don't know Michael Jackson, Dad.
Well, Michael Jackson,
Other than the former
most
artist.
beer geeks going to know, but Michael Jackson is a renowned writer, author, beer connoisseur, numerous books, and he's from UK. And I acquired one of his books. I used it as a guide in the mid and late 90s when I used to travel when Christian was young, visiting microbreweries all across the nation. So, yeah, I've been doing microbrews for a good while. And there weren't as many microbrews back then, so the guide was helpful because you'd go into a big city and there'd be one place. But without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and crack this puppy open. This is a Flanders Red style beer, but and it's not a high ABV. It's 6.2.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the nose going here. And I get cherry right away and a lot of oak.
Yeah, cherry. The sours is dominant.
Yeah, it's slightly tart.
Yeah.
A little bit of earthiness, I'd say. Sometimes you get a little vinegar scent off of Flanders, but I'm not really getting that.
I get like an apple cider vinegar almost.
Get that tart, you know, and cherries, maybe even a little bit of cranberry-ish.
All I'm getting is drool in my beer.
Ah, well, that's true. So, cheers. Let's do this.
All right, I'm enjoying this. It smells great.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
What a fun. You know, I actually really do like red Flanders Red, you know, Flemish beers. But man, you've got so much oak on this. I'm
Oh yeah.
and I'm picking up that sherry as well.
Yeah, a little bit of sherry. Got the oak in there. That's tasty. Oh, there you go. The oak's settling in my mouth now.
But while on the nose, I was mostly getting the cherries. I'm also getting definitely getting like a cranberry type flavors on that as well. And in the end, I kind of pick up a little bit of sour, a little bit of funk at the end. Yeah. And it kind of really dries out at the end.
Yeah, I'm getting the sherry taste in there now. It's kind of warming up. Good
Oh,
oak,
man.
good cherry in there. The oak and cherry mixes really well. It's got a nice taste.
It's a lot of oak, mind you, but get a little bit of maybe a slight acidity, some tannins on there. Almost makes me think of some of the tannins, some of the things that you might get off of a wine that could age longer.
With that warm up in your mouth, it smooths out really nice.
Yeah,
Gives it a little bit of a creamy feel.
Actually, we're gonna take a little break. We need to warm this up a bit.
Get more flavors out of this. This is a little too cold for what it needs to be.
Christian's hasn't warmed up as much as mine because I've obviously consumed quite a bit compared to what he's done. Oh wow, and that's really nice as it's warmed up some more. It's the sherry in there is more mellow. Getting more of those different cherry notes.
Yeah, the sherry's coming out a little bit more.
Yeah, the sherry's coming out some more. And the oak's just ever present, and getting more like dried cherries now. Kind of dried cherries and dried cranberries is what I'm getting now that it's warmed up a bit.
Yeah, I am getting more of the cranberry notes in it.
Yeah.
And I'm getting more of the tannins in there. And the leather. Yeah, you're right. You are getting some of that leather.
Yeah, you do get the leather. So I've seen on previous years various ratings on these. It's hard for me to rate it super high because I haven't had that many Flanders red ales. But at the same time, it's easy to say this is an excellent to world-class level. So for me, I'm giving this a 94. I mean, this is quite an amazing beer, I have to say. I've had a couple other really fantastic ones, but this one is really unique into itself with all the sherry oak and additional oak aging for 30 months.
30 months, that's a long time. And this is fantastic. They've done a great job on it. And I'm going to, it's been...
I probably would have ranked it higher, but it's almost over oaky. But we're going to be aging some of this, and we'll see how that changes over the years.
This is such a good drinkable beer. And it's got it's got a little bit of sours in it. It's got the great red taste. It's a well-balanced beer along with the oak in there, the cherries. I'm gonna give it a 95. I think it's fantastic.
Okay. And that's a fair statement.
I mean, this is usually not my style, and this is
No, it's
great.
not your style at all, generally. Okay, so now for overall, again, I think that this one is, at this time, just released today, is maybe, for me, a little bit too much of the oak, not enough of the other flavors, and so.
Oh,
and yet it's still amazing. So I'm gonna drop it down to a 92 on my overall.
I'm now starting to get like they said, the tannins. I'm starting to get like a Cabernet or Merlot note in there. Like, it's fantastic.
Yeah, like a Pinot Noir.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Pinot Noir. See,
Yeah.
I'm not as great with wines.
Which I know Pinots because they grow like a lot of Pinots in Oregon.
With this getting warmed up, this is becoming more fantastic. It's more of a sipper now. I mean, I was sipping on it before, but this is getting better.
I'm gonna be enjoying.
Gosh, with that note, I was dropping it, but now with that unique style that I just got, I'm gonna stick it right at a 90. This is a fantastic beer, and this is not my style. So for me to stick it up there that high is
That's still excellent.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So from Clement's Homebrew, I think that we will hopefully be the first one doing a review on the 2012 Michael, since it just released today.
Yes, it is. I know we weren't the first ones drinking it.
No, they're the guys drinking before they got out of the place. So from Clement's Homebrew,
life is too short
to drink cheap beer.
Cheers.
Cheers. We'll catch you next time.
on the next beer review.